crayfish. Let's see what we got. Ow, they're pinching me. Ow! What if I told you guys that some of the most beautiful salamanders in this entire region lived down in this mucky area that we're in right now is called a seepage, and it's where water bubbles up out of the earth. And in the wintertime, you can find lots and lots of really cool amphibians here. Red salamanders are probably the rarest of the amphibians in this little area that you can find, but it's a really good spot for them, and I've found a lot in the past. Today, we're gonna try to see if we can beat my previous record of 7 in a day. We've got a lot of rocks to check, so we're gonna get flipping. Whoa, that is a big dusky. Wait. Nothing. Whoa. Oh my gosh. That is a lot going on. Got 2 reds, frogs. All right, check out how beautiful these things are. Whoa, look at that. Wow, what's crazy is that you can cover so much ground in this perfect looking mucky terrain, and then finally you find the right spot, and that's where they are. Wow, that's awesome. Look at these guys. We've got a nice vibrant juvenile right here. That thing is just stunning. And then we have this big old one, and this is a perfect example of how they change color with age. I'm just such a sucker for vibrant colors, and for that reason, these guys are some of my favorite salamander species, I mean, that I've seen ever. I mean, they're definitely one of the most vibrant salamanders in all the Northeast. All right, letting these guys go, starting with the big one. See you. See you later, little guy. Whoa, that's close. I'm up to my boots. Crawdad. Oh, sure. What? Well, this is far from the most attractive red salamander I've ever seen. In fact, this might be the most unattractive red salamander I've seen. And if you guys remember earlier, I was talking about them being territorial. Look at this guy, how battered he is. He's missing an arm, which was almost certainly bitten off by another red salamander. I've never seen evidence of that, but that's insane. And then you guys can see his back is just covered in scars. That's really kind of crazy. Oh, hang on. Where'd you go? I just saw a really nice vibrant red. Oh, yeah, look at that. It's not super vibrant, it's another older one. It's just a rock over from that last one. This could be the one that's doing all the ass kicking around here. That is so cool. All right, well, that is a much more robust and healthy adult red salamander, probably in his prime of his life. Not the most vibrant I've ever seen, but really nice spotting on it. And you know, this is an older salamander, so it is probably starting to lose some of its color. But I was not expecting that at all under a small rock right next to the rock where we got the really dull old one with all the scars that was missing an arm. So undoubtedly, you know, this could be the salamander that bit the arm off of the other salamander. Salamanders can regrow limbs. I'm not sure if that extends to red salamanders, but I mean, that old one will likely be just fine, but you better find a new spot because this guy's in town. All right, send it back. Get down in there. That's so cool. Oh, whoa. Those are juvenile red salamanders. They have like no color though. It's funny, they get brighter with age. Yeah, like here's one. Not very exciting, to be honest, but it's the next generation right there. Whoa, holy crap. That's a giant one. Whoa. Okay, this is freaking crazy. I've never ever seen this. But these, I don't know what kind of salamanders they are. I think that they could be little red salamanders. I don't know if these guys nest guard like marbled salamanders do, but these are teeny little salamander larvae. You can see them swimming around in there. That is just absolutely insane. I'm gonna make sure to get this rock back as fast as I possibly can after showing you guys this, and get that big red salamander back with these little guys. Could be a different species, and it could be a red salamander eating these things. I really have no idea. I'm gonna have to do some research, and I'm gonna let you guys know. Man, that thing is absolutely gigantic. Maybe this is the one that gnawed the arm off the other one, because we've got those three in rapid succession. But this could also be a big female that laid those eggs, or a big male protecting those eggs, or could be eating those eggs. I really have no idea. Like I said, I'm gonna let you guys know, but I'm gonna get this back under the rock as soon as possible. And I was able to get that rock very gently back in place without dropping any of the eggs. This is number 5 for the day. We're coming close to my record of adult red salamanders. I don't know how many I got last year, maybe 7, but I think we can beat it. All right, here this big one is finding its way back down into the depths. That's crazy. Can't believe these things live in the mud like this. It's nuts. I'm gonna just help bury it a little bit. So in my opinion, the best way to find seepage is by walking tiny little creeks up as high as they go, and you need to find where the water bubbles up out of the ground. When you get there, usually you'll find like green mosses and vegetation, and that's because the water coming out of the ground there doesn't freeze. It comes out at 45 degrees, and because it's pumping straight out of the ground, it stays that temperature. And that's the very same reason that all the salamanders like to hang out there in the wintertime. Look at this. These are the headwaters of the seep. And you can see here, look at the water. It's just oozing straight out of the ground. And it's not warm by any means, but it's not freezing, and that's the key. Salamanders require very clean water. They're incredibly susceptible to chemicals leaching into the environment. And you can see the water here is coming straight out of the ground. Look at that. Look at all that water stirring up. That's crazy. Just one. I know there was more than one in here though. Whoa. Yep, there you go. There you have it. 6 and 7. Beautiful ones too. We are getting close. I think that's tied with my record for this spot. So we are on track right now. This giant one is crazy. That is absolutely nuts. I'm having a hard time hanging on to these guys. So this might look kind of alarming, but one thing that I like to do is keep a plastic bag or a Tupperware with me that I can put a little bit of water in. And I keep the salamanders in water, and this is actually a lot better for them when you're handling them, especially if the weather is a little bit chillier. It prevents them from getting dry, and as you might know, salamanders breathe through their skin. So it's important to keep these guys nice and wet like this, and I just do this while I'm getting my camera gear ready. And they are really hard to hold on to, especially when they're all energetic. So that's why I have them in the bag temporarily, but do not worry, I will be letting them go in just a moment. Whoa! Oh my gosh. That's an awesome one. Let's see. That's number, oh, there's another. Another. That's 8 and 9. Whoa. Washing these guys off might be the best part. Oh my gosh, these are probably, in my opinion, some of the best looking so far today. And this is, I think, 8 and 9. I love the high spotting on these guys, and they're very, very vibrant. Nice Charmander orange type color. Man, just such attractive salamanders. All right. Number 1 and number 2. Going back. This is just absolutely nuts. I mean, I think we're at 9 right now, And I think last year it was like 7 that we did. Could have been 9. So we're gonna keep going and see if we can knock that record out of the park, because we're just doing so well and there's so much more to flip. Crawdad. These guys have been a common sight. These might be rusty crayfish, which I think are invasive, so I don't feel too bad about disrupting them. Oh, there we go. Pickerel frogs. When you're looking for red salamanders, if you're finding pickerel frogs like this, you're in the right spot. The dusky. Not the most attractive salamanders, but we enjoy seeing them. I've seen lots of these today. Whoa, that is a gorgeous one. And that is number 10 of the day. Whoa. I know I keep saying it, but this might be one of the most vibrant ones of the day, most attractive ones. There's very little light left outside. It's kind of dipped behind the hill, but that is attractive. That is a nice, deep orange one. All right, sending this one back. Look at that, right into the mud. Whoa! Oh, dude, that's number 11, and it's stunning. And there's duskies under here too. This is the best day I've ever had looking for these things. Man, look at that. That's a beautiful one. Real dark with spots, but still quite vibrant. All right, we're gonna get this thing back. That's awesome, man. We're having the best day I've ever had looking for these things. Whoa. Look at all these tunnels. Oh. There we go. Another one. That's number 12. It's hard to believe that exists. Just living in that muck. Check this out. Look at this old well that I just found in the woods. And you can see there's water trickling out of a spigot right there. And I guess this is a spring, just like where we've been finding the salamanders all video. So I think last effort of the day is going to be digging around down in there, seeing if there's anything hiding under those leaves. I think it's a little too dry in here. We are in a drought anyway. Oh, there's pickerel frogs. Whoa, giant red. Giant red. Holy crap. Okay, I know I keep saying it, but this is my favorite of the day. This thing is gigantic. Like huge, huge. Both long and fat. And it is gorgeous. Brightly colored. Really red with tons of spots. This is by far my favorite of the day. I've said that a lot, but like this thing is crazy. If you guys remember, I said earlier, a good way to find seeps is to look for the green vegetation in the woods when everything else is still dead. I don't even know what these plants are. If some botanist in the comments wants to let me know. They cued me into the salamander and it was under that log. I'm not sure what the flip clip came out like, but I was just so shocked. This thing is awesome. All right, I'm putting this guy back, and I am not bringing my camera over there so you guys can watch me struggle. All right, guys, I am exhausted on my way back to the car. It is so tiring trekking through those seeps because they just want to hold you down and keep you in place. I mean, it's just the gooeyest stuff ever. But man, that last red salamander was spectacular. Honestly, the best of the day in my opinion, and the best red I've seen in a while. A huge, really red adult with tons of spots, and number 13 of the day. Blew my record out of the water. Super exciting. So if you made it this far, thanks for watching. I will catch you guys in the next one.